The night is young. We begin with event number 13, the women's 500-yard freestyle. This is your B final. Swimming in this heat. In lane 1 for Kalamazoo is Ava Williams. Lane 2 for Kalamazoo, Catherine Rock. Lane 3 for Hope is Katie Whedon. Lane 4 for Kalamazoo, Lizzie Silber. Lane 5 for Albion, Bryn Kavanaugh. Lane 6 for Olivet, Bridget Schroll. Lane 7 for Calvin is Sophia Korfmacher. And lane 8 for Calvin, Maddie McNeary. .200 yards into the race. Bridget Schroll for Olivet at 2:03.90 in lane 6, splitting 32 mid. A slew of 2:05s to 2:08s there across the rest of the pool, with McNeary at 2:09 in lane 8. Halfway through the race there, Bridget Schroll for Olivet, 33.1 on her last 50, 2:37.08. 250 yards down and 250 yards to go. Bridget Schroll still in the lead, back to the 32 mids there. 3:42.83. .416.80 and 4:16.59. Katie Whedon in lane 3 for Hope has taken the lead there with 100 yards to go. Katie Wheaton swim for the 9th place spot here at 4:48.63, picking up some speed. 32.0 there for her in her last split. Bridget Schroll up to the 34.1s at 4:50.94. Katie pacing this race out perfectly for Hope College in lane 3. Morning swim time from her was 5:26.59. She's breaking that one by a few seconds. Coming into the finish, 5:20.65 for Katie Wheaton of Hope College in lane 3 to take the championship of the B final. Bridget Schroll for Olivet, 5:24.36, taking the 2nd spot there with a good swim. Bryn Kavanaugh of Albion at 5:26.62, taking 3rd in her heat there for Albion. Here is your top 8 in the women's 500-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 8 for Calvin, Megan Pankratz. Swimming in lane 1 for Calvin, Kristen Winkle. Swimming in lane 7 for Calvin, Linda Steen. Swimming in lane 2 for Hope, Jess Estabrook. Lane 6 for Hope, Nora Martin. Lane 3 for Hope, Ashley Swingewood. Lane 5 for Olivet, Jennifer Mann. And lane 4 for Calvin University, Isabella Gable. Isabella Gable leads the way with a 26.96, tied with Ashley Swingewood at 26.96. Starting to get to know each other over the next 450 yards. Swingewood with a 28.9 on the second 50 there. 55.93 for the first 100. 100 down, 400 yards to go. A 29.76 there for Swingewood at 125.69 at the 150-yard mark. Almost at 200 yards. Jennifer Mann of Olivet creeping up there in lane 5. She splits at 30.19. That's the fastest 50 at the 200-yard mark at 156.6, 157.1, and 157.0. It's Swingewood, Mann, and Gable. They're going to spend a lot of time together over the next 300 yards. Halfway through the race, 2:27.85 for Man. Leading the way, Swingewood at 2:27.89. Gable at 2:28.38. Swingewood and Gable splitting 31.24s together on the last 50. 30.84 for Man in lane 5. Jennifer Mann flexing her 500-yard muscles there, a 30.89. She's in the lead at 2:58.74. Records and standards in this event. The pool record is 4:47.15. The NCAA A cut is a 4:45.33. The B cut for the NCAA is a 5:00.37. The invited time last year was a 5:00.08. The all MIAA record is 4:56.95 with a meet record. The all MIAA record is 4:56.95 with a meet record of 4:59.53. And Isabella Gable popped up there on that last 50, challenging Jennifer Mann of Olivet, a historic champion in this event. And the bell's going to ring for the two of them. What do you got, ladies? Gable and Mann splitting there at 4:32.9 and 4:32.69. This comes down to who put what into what races or what 50s over the last 400 yards. What do you got? Hitting the bulkhead, 25 yards left to go. Isabella Gable, Jennifer Mann, Ashley Swingewood. Gable with the lead, coming home. And that's our girl, Isabella Gable, champion in the 500-yard freestyle at 5:02.85. Jennifer Mann at 5:04.15. Ashley Swingewood at 5:05.74. Estabrook and Martin, teammates coming in at 5:15.71. Linda Steen at 5:19.58. Winkle at 5:22.35. And Megan Pankratz at 5:23.39. That's going to do it for our women's 500-yard freestyle championship final. Up next is the B final in the men's 500-yard freestyle. So in lane 1 for Alma is Jack Knopper. Lane 2 for Kalamazoo is Jackson Rosavi. Lane 3 for Kalamazoo, Zach Butters. Lane 4 for Albion, Richard Pfeiffer. Lane 5 for Kalamazoo, Noah Eckenroth. Lane 6 for Albion is AJ Zako. Lane 7 for Alma is Eli Mole. And lane 8 for Olivet, Trey Gabrielson. Zach Butters of Kalamazoo in the lead at the 200-yard mark at 150.22. 200 yards down, 300 yards to go. .350 yards down, 3:18.05 in lane 3 for Zach Butters. Butters gets the bell. Lane 3. Zach Butters with a 4:44.63, taking the B final there in lane 3 for Kalamazoo. Butters swimming a 4:47.9 this morning, taking 3 seconds off there for a great race for the Hornets. A classic HMS walkout for the 500-yard freestyle top heat, top 8. Lane 1 for Hope College, Bishop Carl. Lane 2 for Calvin University, David Bajwa. Lane 3 for Hope College, Bailey Smith. Lane 4 for Hope, Connor Hallberg. Lane 5 for Hope, Joey Grassman. Lane 6 for Calvin, Josh Seidelman. Lane 7 for Calvin, Sam Hoover. And lane 8 for Hope, Alex Boersma. Records and standards in this event. The pool record is a 4:23.55. The NCAA A cut is a 4:20.26. The NCAA B cut is a 4:32.31. The invited time in 2022 was 4:29.18. The all MIAA record is 4:27.22. 150 yards down. That's a lot of 120s on the board. It's going to be a long 500 yards spent together between Calvin and Hope. Got 5 Dutch and 3 Knights. Only 5 seconds separating the seed times of the top and bottom spots here. Connor Hallberg with a top time of 4:39.5 this morning. We'll see what he's got special in the tank for the last 500 of the weekend. .200 yards down, 148s between Hallberg and Seidelman. Bailey Smith in lane 3 at 2:15.50. 27.8 there. Hallberg at 2:16.2. Seidelman at 2:17.5. Bajwa at 2:17.8. That's halfway down. Halfway to go. Teammates Smith and Hallberg leading the way in lanes 3 and 4 for the Dutch. 2:43.3 and 2:44.0. Seidelman at 2:46.1. Bajwa at 2:47.0. Schuver at 2:47.8. Smith leading the way still at 3:10.95. Hallberg at 3:12.07. Seidelman at 3:14.4. Grassman at 3:15.8. Hoover at 3:16.8. Bajwa at 3:16.3. Bishop Carl at 3:17.17. Smith in the lead. Hallberg behind him. Seidelman behind him. Grassman behind him. Carl with a 45 there on his last split. He's picking up a pace in lane 1. One of the biggest events of the meet here for Hope College. 4:07.12 for Bailey Smith rings the bell in lane 3. 4:08.31. Josh Seidelman at 4:10. Grassman at 4:11. 14s for Schuver and Carl, and a 16 for Bajwa. What a heat of the 500-yard freestyle. Bailey Smith coming home. Connor Hallberg on his hips. Bailey Smith takes the top spot. Connor Hallberg takes the second spot. Josh Seidelman taking third at 4:36.7. Joey Grassman for fourth. Bishop Carl for fifth. Sam Hoover for sixth. David Boswell for seventh. And Alex Borsma for eighth. What a heat of the men's 500-yard freestyle, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent competition out there. An announcement regarding the medley relays later today. There is a reseed, so coaches pick up your reseed heat sheet in the office. Coaches, you already have them, I'm told. We need the women for the 500-yard freestyle podium in the award staging area for top 8. Men of the 500-yard freestyle, take your time down there, but we will need you behind the screen under the awards in the award staging area shortly. Isabella Gable, please report to the award staging area. Isabella Gable. All right, here come your top 8 for the women's 500-yard freestyle. First, your top 16 read off here. In 16th from Calvin, Maddie McNerney. In 15th from Kalamazoo, Ava Williams. In 14th from Kalamazoo, Lizzie Silber. In 13th from Kalamazoo, Catherine Rock. In 12th from Calvin, Sophia Korfmacher. 11th for Albion, Bryn Kavanaugh. In 10th from Olivet, Bridget Stroll. And in 9th from Hope, Katie Whedon. Your top 8 on the podium for the women's 500-yard freestyle. In 8th from Calvin University, Megan Pankratz. In 7th from Calvin University, Kristen Winkle. 6th from Calvin University, Linda Steen. 5th from Hope College, Nora Martin. 4th from Hope College, Jess Estabrook. 3rd from Hope College, Ashley Swingewood. In 2nd from Olivet is Jennifer Mann. And your 2023 champion in the MIAA for the women's 500-yard freestyle with a finishing time of 5:02.85 from Calvin University, Isabella Gable. We need the men for the 500-yard freestyle to the award staging area. Still missing 2 guys for the men's 500-yard freestyle. There we are. All right, reading off your top 16 for the men's 500-yard freestyle. In 16th from Kalamazoo, Jackson Rezavi. In 15th from Olivet, Trey Gabrielson. In 14th from Alma is Jack Knopper. 13th from Alma, Eli Moll. 12th from Albion, AJ J. Zako. 11th from Kalamazoo, Noah Eckenroth. In 10th from Albion, Richard Pfeiffer. And in 9th, your champion of the B final from Kalamazoo, Zach Butters. Top 8 in the men's 500-yard freestyle. In 8th place from Hope College, Alex Boersma. In 7th place from Calvin University, David Bajwa. In 6th place from Calvin University, Sam Schuber. In 5th place from Hope College, Bishop Carl. I'm going to do that every time, Bishop, I'm sorry. 4th place from Hope, Joey Grassman. 3rd from Calvin University, Josh Seidelman. 2nd from Hope College, Connor Hallberg. And your 2023 champion in the men's 500-yard freestyle from Hope College, Bailey Smith, with a final time of 4:34.73. right, here we go with event number 15. This is the women's 200-yard IMB final. Lane 1 for Albion is Lauren Bailey. Lane 2 for Albion is Emily Evers. Lane 3 for Kalamazoo, Franny Turner. Lane 4 for Hope is Maddie Remschneider. Lane 5 for Olivet is Sarah Steffens. Lane 6 for Albion is Alexis Glazer. Lane 7 for Alma is Emily Diener. And lane 8 for Kalamazoo, Mary Munzemer. Franny Turner in lane 3 for Kalamazoo at 102.91. Maddie Remschneider, I hope there with a 37-35 on her breaststroke split, taking the lead at 143.23. The breaststrokers always have a way of flexing in the 200-yard IM.
Maddie Remschneider at 2:13.42 there for Hope in lane 4. Sarah Steffens at 2:16.82 for Olivet in lane 5. Franny Turner at 2:17.21 in lane 3 for Kalamazoo. That's going to do it for the B final.
Here we go for the top heat of the women's 200-yard individual medley. Your top 8 ladies. Lane 1 for Calvin, Elise Radowski. Lane 2 for Calvin, Haley Thier. Lane 3 for Hope, Katie Herman. Lane 4 for Hope, the top seed, Sarah Kraus. Lane 5 for Hope, Greta Gidley. Lane 6 for Hope, Alyssa Kirkman. Lane 7 for Albion, Maddie Smith. And lane 8 for Calvin, Abby Mers. Qualification standards and times in this event. The pool record is a 2:00.33, and NCAA A cut is a 1:58.27. The B cut is a 2:06.23. The NCAA invited time last year was a 2:05.86. The pool record was, the MIAA meet record was broken this morning by Sarah Kraus in lane 4 for Hope College. That time is 2:03.89. The all-league record is a 2:03.44, which I believe is held by Sarah Kraus. Coming home on the freestyle. The clock ticks to 2:01.25 for Greta Gidley of Hope, taking the all MIAA and meet record with her. Sarah Kraus at 2:03.18 in lane 4 for Hope. Katie Herman at 2:04.99 for Hope, taking the 1-2-3-4 win for the Dutch. Up next is event number 16, the B final for the men's 200-yard individual medley. Lane 1 for Kalamazoo, Eric Danielson. Lane 2 for Albion, Brennan Curry. Lane 3 for Hope, Jack Mulla. Lane 4 for Hope, Christian Dunatis. Lane 5 for Calvin, Caleb Gemin. Lane 6 for Calvin, Anthony Crudelli. Lane 7 for Albion, Jalen Hung. And lane 8 for Kalamazoo, Fuzail Ahmed. At the 100-yard mark, Caleb Gemin for Calvin. 55-55, a pair of 56s on either side of him with Anthony Crudelli and Christian Dunatis. All three of the boys in the pool are fashioned as breaststrokers. So Crudelli, Gemin, and Dunatis, and I believe Muller will also be seeing each other in the 100 and 200 breaststrokes this week. Can't predict the lineup, obviously. But this 50 of breaststroke should be fun for them. Caleb Gemin leading the way into the last 50 there. 127.34, 128.75 there for Dunatis. Anthony Crudelli at 128.11. It's a dogfight for the B final, and it goes to Caleb Gemin, 155.27. Dunatis 155.36, Crudelli at 156.03, Mulla 158.34, Brennan Curry 158. It's time for some fly, it's time for some back, it's time for some breast, and it's time for some free in the top heat of the men's 200-yard individual medley. Swimming in lane 8 from Hope College, Jake Peterson. Lane 1 from Albion is Nate Cobb. Lane 7 from Calvin, Austin Martinson. Lane 2 from Hope, Connor East. Lane 6 from Hope, Dallas Fisher. Lane 3 from Calvin, Bruce Miner. Lane 5 from Hope, Colin Kalkman, and your top seed from Calvin University, Tim Hayes. Tim Hayes with a red suit, red chest in lane 4, swimming a 151.81 is our top time this morning. Qualification standards and records in this event. The pool record is a 145.79. The NCAA A cut is a 145.47. The B cut time of 150.93. The NCAA invited time last year was a 149.66. The all MIAA record is a 149.09. The boys are out in some cool 23s there in lanes 4, 5, and 6. Looks like Fisher at the halfway mark with a 50.91 for Hope in lane 6. 51.41 for Tim Hayes in lane 4. Breaststroke always shakes things up in the 200-yard individual medley.
It's a battle between Tim Hayes and Dallas Fisher, with Tim Hayes getting the edge on the breaststroke, it looks like, going into the last 50 of freestyle. Tim Hayes touches the wall at 123.84, 32.43 on his breaststroke spit, not too shabby. Dallas Fisher splitting a 33.54. Tim Hayes disappearing on the bulkhead coming out here. 25 yards of freestyle left to go. Swinging hard with a lot of tempo coming home. That's Bryce Miner sneaking up the field there. Tim Hayes, 150.98. Dallas Fisher taking second there. Bryce Miner taking third. Colin Kalkman taking fourth. Connor East taking fifth. Nate Cobb taking sixth. Austin Martinson taking seventh. And Jake Peterson taking eighth. What a race in the men's 200-yard individual medley. The MIAA is firing on all cylinders on this Thursday night final session.
Will the ladies of the 200-yard individual medley please make their way to the award staging area? Women of the 200-yard individual medley, individual medley, please make your way to the award staging area. Men of the 200-yard individual medley, please don't go far. We need to give you your awards. Your top 16 in the women's 200-yard individual medley. In 16th place from Kalamazoo is Mary Minter. In 15th from Albion is Lauren Bailey. 14th from Albion is Emily Evers. 13th from Alma is Emily Diener. And 12th from Albion is Alexis Glazer. 11th from Kalamazoo is Franny Turner. 10th from Olivet, Sarah Steffens. Your B final champ from Hope College is Maddie Remenschneider, taking 9th at 2:13.42. Top 8 for the women's 200-yard individual medley. Ready when you are. All right, here they come, the top 8 for the women's 200-yard individual medley. 8th place from Calvin University, Abby Mers. 7th place from Calvin University, Elise Radowski. 6th from Albion, Maddie Smith. 5th from Calvin, Haley Thier. Top 4 belong to the Dutch. In 4th from Hope, Alyssa Kirkman. In 3rd from Hope, Katie Herman. 2nd from Hope, Sarah Kraus. And your winner of the women's 200-yard individual medley, the 2023 champion with a final time of 2:01.25 from Hope College, Greta Gidley. Top 16 in the men's 200-yard individual medley. In 16th from Albion, Jalen Hung. In 15th from Kalamazoo is Eric Danielson. 14th from Kalamazoo is Fuziel Ahmed. 13th from Albion is Brennan Curry. 12th from Hope College is Jack Mulla. 11th from Calvin is Anthony Credelli. 10th from Hope is Christian Dunatis. And your champ in the B final from Calvin University, Caleb Gemmon. Top 8 on the podium for the men's 200-yard individual medley. 8th place from Hope College, Jake Peterson. 7th place from Calvin, Austin Martinson. 6th from Albion, Nate Cobb. 5th from Hope, Connor East. 4th from Hope, Colin Kalkman. 3rd from Calvin University, Bryce Miner. 2nd from Hope College, Dallas Fisher. And your 2023 MIAA champion in the men's 200-yard individual medley with a final time of 1:50.98 from Calvin, Timothy Hayes. Turn up the heat for event number 17, the women's 50-yard freestyle. Swinging lane 1 for Kalamazoo is Annie Schnell. Lane 2 for Alma is Grace Ludema. Lane 3 for Calvin is Megan Benjamin. Lane 4 for Kalamazoo is Camille Misra. Lane 5 for Calvin is Hannah Brown. Lane 6 for Calvin is Natalie Fisher. Lane 7 for Calvin is Claire Seitzman. Lane 8 for Calvin is Claire Bolger. And a finish. 24-22 from Megan Benjelink in lane 3 for Calvin University, taking the B final. Second place to Camille Misra of Kalamazoo at 24-35. Hannah Brown in at 24-51. Claire Seitzma at 24-53.
On my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I would ask tomorrow, y'all thought it was.
You ain't ready for the final of the ladies 50-yard freestyle. Here we go, top 8. Swimming in lane 8 for Albion, Sage Gettings. Lane 1 for Hope, Lauren Ryle. Lane 7 for Hope, Laurel Wozniak. Lane 2 for Hope, Delaney Weselek. Lane 6 for Albion, Hannah Fathman. Lane 3 from Hope, Bella Turner. Lane 5 from Calvin University, Sydney Sunday. And lane 4 from Calvin, Maggie Farrell.
When it come to me, I got young, that's rolling, I got throwing bees, I didn't get the deal.
Qualification standards and records in this event. The pool record is at 23:05. The MIAA meet record is at 23:05. The invited time last year at the NCAA was 23:55 with a B cut time of 23:62. NCAA A cut of 22:72. Who's got what? Coming home already inside the flags. Gotta love the 50 freestyle. It's almost done. Maggie Farrell? Yes! Maggie Farrell at 23:51. Sydney Sunday taking second there at 23:53. Going 1-2. Best buddies there in lanes 4 and 5. Hannah Fathman taking third there at 23:65. Laura Wozniak at 23:80. Give us more sprinting. This is your B final for the men's 50-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 for Kalamazoo is Daniel Kaselka. Lane 2 for Olivet is Takato Timmerman. Lane 3 for Calvin is Hudson DeMoore. Lane 4 for Albion, Brendan Ritchie. Lane 5 for Hope is JT Nissen. Lane 6 for Kalamazoo, Oliver Ty. Lane 7 for Kalamazoo is Tim Karubas. And lane 8 for Calvin is William Toomey. And Hudson DeMoore takes that heat with a time of 21:41 in lane 3 for Calvin. Will Toomey taking second there, taking the 10th place spot at 21:51. Third to JC Nissen. Top 8 for the fastest heat of the meet. Lane 8 from Calvin, Julian Cami. Lane 1 from Hope, Joel Cummins. Lane 7 from Calvin, Vladimir Mullen. Lane 2 for Calvin, Corey Campbell. Lane 6 from Calvin, Forrest Peterson. Lane 3 from Calvin, Jake Harris. Lane 5 from Albion, Billy Barr. And in lane 4, with a 19.7 this morning, from Calvin University, Noah Holstag. Qualification standards in this event. A pool record of 1966 held by Noah Holsteg in lane 4. The NCAA A cut is a 1946 and NCAA B cut is a 20.51. The invited time was a 20.27 last year. The all MIAA record is a 19.6. The meet record is a 19.7 set this morning. Noah Holsteg lowers his pool record to 19.51. Top time in the nation for Division III. And Calvin University takes another win in the men's 50-yard freestyle. Billy Barr of Albion taking second there at 20.22 in lane 5 for the Brits. Jake Harris taking third there at 20.28 for Calvin in lane 3. Excellent work, gentlemen. Let's introduce our competitors on the men's 3-meter and women's 1-meter. Starting with the women's 1-meter. Tied for the 9th spot from Albion is Sarah Weissman and Molly Leonard of Hope College. In the 7th spot for Kalamazoo is Sophie Santos. In the 6th spot for Hope is Allie Graber. In the 5th spot for Hope is Miranda Smith. In the 4th spot for Hope, Michaela Sander. In the 3rd spot for Kalamazoo, Sam Vandepol. In the 2nd spot from Hope, Sofia Farbachevich. And your top seed going into the finals for the women's 1-meter diving from Hope College, Abby Coops. Let's meet the men on the boards for the 3-meter. In the 8th spot from Hope College, Justin Romero. In the 7th spot from Calvin, Jay Sen. In the 6th spot from Calvin, Will Goodpaster. Diving in the 5th spot from Kalamazoo is Luke Middlebrook. Diving in the 4th spot from Albion College is Justin Huttenlocker. Diving in the 3rd spot from Calvin University, Jason Perez. In the 2nd spot from Hope College, Ewan Tiongson. And your top diver from the prelims this morning from Kalamazoo College, Sam Ankley. Awards for the 50-yard freestyles for the men and women will be given out after the diving concludes.
Beginning round 1, we have Sarah, 103B, 1.7. Award. $33.15. Molly, 203C, 2.0. Award. $28.0. Sophie, 104C, 2.2. Award. $33. Allie, 104C, 2.2. Award. $37.4. Miranda, 104B, 2.3. Award. $34.5. Sam, Michaela, 104C, 2.2. Award. $38.5. Sam, 104C, 2.2. Award. $44. Sophia, 104C, 2.2. Award. $40.7. Abby, 104B, 2.3. Award. $48.3. Justin, 105B, 2.4. Award. $44.4. J, 5132D, 2.1. Award. $43.05. Will, 105B, 2.4. Award 49.2. Luke 105B 2.4. Award 36. Justin 105B 2.4. Award 32.4. Jason 5134D 2.5. Award 41.25. Ewan 405C 2.7. Award 56.7. Sam 107C 2.8. Award 47.6. Sarah 5132D 2.2. Award 35.2. Molly 303C 2.1. Award 30.45. Sophie 203C 2.0. Award 29. Allie 105C 2.4. Award 36. Miranda 105C 2.4. Award 43.2. Michaela 403C 2.2. Award 30.8. Sam 203B 2.3. Award 43.7. Sophia 5124D 2.3. Award 35.65. Abby 105C 2.4. Award 46.8. Justin 107C 2.8. Award 43.4. Jay 105B 2.4. Award 54. Will 107C 2.8. Award 50.4. Luke 107C 2.8. Award 42. Justin 405C 2.7. Award 52.65. Jason, 107C, 2.8. Award, 36.4. You win, 107C, 2.8. Award, 42. Sam, 205C, 2.8. Award, 49. Sarah, 403C, 2.2. $36.3. Molly, 104B, 2.3. Award, 37.95. Sophie, 302C, 1.6. Award, 28.8. Allie, 303C, 2.1. $13.65. Miranda, 403C, 2.2. Award 31.9. Michaela 303C 2.1. Award 26.25. Sam 303C 2.1. Award 36.75. Sophia 403C 2.2. $49.5. Abby 303C 2.1. Award 39.9. Justin 405C 2.7. Award 43.2. J 405C 2.7. Award 51.3. Will 5152B 3.0. $16.5. Luke 5132D 2.1. $37.8. Justin 205C 2.8. 32.2. Jason, 205C, 2.8. Award, 37.8. Ewan, 205C, 2.8. Award, 37.8. Sam, 305C, 2.8. Award, 50.4. Sarah, 203B, 2.3. Award, 42.55. Molly, 105C, 2.4. $34.8. Sophie, 403C, 2.2. Award, 42.9. Allie, 203C, 2.0. Award, 23.2. Miranda, 203B, 2.3. Award. $31.05. Michaela 203B 2.3. Award. 32.2. Sam 403B 2.4. Award. $49.2. Sophia 203C 2.0. Award. 42. Abby 403B 2.4. $50.4. Justin 5152B 3.0. Six. J 303B 2.3. Award. 27.6. Will 303A 2.6. Award. 32.5. Luke 405C 2.7. Award. 56.7. Justin 305C 2.8. Award 39.2. Jason 305C 2.8. $50.4. UN 305C 2.8. $44.8. Sam 405C 2.7. Award 48.6. Sarah 303C 2.1. Award 30.45. Molly 403C 2.2. Award 38.5. Sophie 5223D 2.3. Award 41.4. Allie 403C 2.2. Award 25.2. Miranda 303C 2.1. Award 33.6. MIAA 5122D 1.9. Award 33.25. Sam 404C 2.8. Award 42. Sophia 303C 2.1. $44.1. Abby 203B 2.3. Award 41.4. Justin 205C 2.8. Award 47.6. J 203B. J 203B 2.2. Award 30.8. Will 204A 2.5. Award 41.25. Luke 205C 2.8. Award 33.6. Justin 5333D 2.5. Award 45. Jason 405C 2.7. Award 35.1. UN 5233D 2.4. Award 50.4. Sam 5235D 2.8. $58.8. Sarah 5223D 2.3. Award 37.95. Molly 5132D 2.2. $26.4. Sophie 5231D 2.1. Award 37.8. Allie 5132D 2.2. Award 21.6. Miranda 5132D 2.2. Award 38.5. MIAA 5132D 2.2. Award 22. Sam 5231D 2.1. Award 37.8. Sophia 5223D 2.3. $42.55. Abby 5223D 2.3. Award 44.85. Justin 305C 2.8. Award 43.4. J 5233D 2.4. Award 39.6. Will 405C 2.7. Award 41.85. Luke 303C 2.0. Award 27.0. Justin 5335D 2.9. Award 56.55. Jason 406C 3.1. Award 51.15. UN 5432D 2.4. Award $50.4. Sam 5134D 2.5. Award 52.5, and that concludes diving.
We now make our way back to the blocks side of the pool. Will the top 8 for the men's and women's 50 freestyles please make your way to the award staging area. Divers, please follow them to the award staging area. We will give out the awards for the 50 freestyle and the diving boards, followed by the 400 medley relay. Top 8 for the men's and women's 50-yard freestyles to the award staging area. Women's 1-meter divers and men's 3-meter divers to the award staging area.
Let's clear the competition pool. Top 8 for the men's and women's 50 freestyles to the award staging area, please. Women's 1-meter divers, men's 3-meter divers. To the award staging area, please. Here come your top 8 for the women's 50-yard freestyle. Top 16, red off here. 16th from Kalamazoo, Schnell. 15th from Calvin, Bolger. 14th from Alma, Ludema. 13th from Calvin, Fisher. 12th from Calvin, Seitzma. 11th from Calvin, Brown. 10th from Kalamazoo, Misra. And our B final winner from Calvin, Benjamin. Top 8 on the podium. In 8th from Albion, Sage Gettings. In 7th from Hope, Delaney Weselek. In 6th from Hope, Lauren Ryle. In 5th from Hope, Bella Turner. In 4th from Hope, Laurel Waseniak. In third from Albion, Hannah Fathman. In second from Calvin University, Sydney Sunday. And your 2023 MIAA Swimming and Diving Champion in the women's 50-yard freestyle with a finishing time of 23:51 from Calvin University, Maggie Farrell. Reading off your top 16 for the men's 50-yard freestyle. In 16th from Kalamazoo, Koselka. In 15th from Kalamazoo, Karubas. In 14th from Olivet, Timmerman. In 13th from Kalamazoo, Ty. In 12th from Albion, Richie. 11th from Hope, Nissen. 10th from Calvin, Toomey. And your B final champ from Calvin, Hudson DeBoer with 21:41. Your top 8 for the men's 50-yard freestyle. In 8th place from Calvin University, Vladimir Mullen. In 7th from Hope College, Joel Cummins. In 6th from Calvin University, Julian Cami. In 5th from Calvin University, Corey Campbell. In 4th from Calvin University, Forrest Peterson. In 3rd from Calvin University, Jake Harris. In 2nd from Albion College, Billy Barr. And your 2023 MIAA champion in the men's 50-yard freestyle with a top time in Division III of 19:51 from Calvin University, Noah Holstag. Still looking for our divers to make their way to the award staging area. Divers to the award staging area. Thank you.
I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Needing someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the move. Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on me. Get out and get your bread up. They always leaving you, Bob, but you run.
All right, here are your top 9 for the women's 1 meter. 9th from Hope, Allie Graver. In 8th from Hope College with a finishing score of 339, Michaela Sander. In 7th from Hope with a finishing score of 339.3, Molly Leonard. In 6th from Hope College with a finishing score of 354, Miranda Smith. In 5th from Albion with a score of 356, Sarah Weissman. In 4th from Kalamazoo with a score of 358, Sophie Santos. In 3rd from Kalamazoo with a score of 406.1, Sam Vanderpaul. We will wait. We Oh no. Give us a moment. We had a tie for 8th after prelims, so we have to reorganize our top 8 for the women's diving. Give us a moment. All right, starting over here. Taking 9th from Hope College, Molly Leonard. Taking 8th from Hope College, Allie Graver. Taking 7th from Hope College, Michaela Sander. In 6th from Hope College, Miranda Smith. In 5th from Albion is Sarah Weissman. In 4th from Kalamazoo, Sophie Santos. In 3rd from Kalamazoo, Sam Vanderpool. The runner-up from Hope College, Sofia Barbashevich. And your champion of the women's 1 meter from Hope College, Abby Coops. All right. Your much less complicated top 8 for the men's 3 meter. In 8th. I'll give a minute, sorry. Here we go. In 8th from Calvin, Will Goodpaster. In 7th from Hope, Justin Romero. In 6th from Kalamazoo, Luke Middlebrook. In 5th from Calvin, Jay Sen. In 4th from Calvin, Jason Perez. In 3rd from Albion, Justin Huttenlocker. The runner-up with 467.25 points from Hope College, Ewan Tiongson. And your champion of the men's 3 meter 11 dives from Kalamazoo College with a score of 496.55, Sam Ankley. Thank you for the wonderful entertainment tonight on the boards down there, gentlemen. The night is not yet finished. We will proceed on to event number 21, the women's 400-yard medley relay. There are 3 heats. This is heat 1, your C final. Back to the races here in lane 1 for Calvin is the E relay of Hytonic, Iverson, Hoover, and Hansel. Lane 2 is the Hope D relay of Mayer, Schaefer, Hobbs, and Tesson. Lane 3, the Albion C relay of Lopez, Dunlap, Frame, Martinez, and Jewell. Lane 4, the Calvin C relay of Norman, Korfmacher, Mers, and Pierce. Lane 5, the Hope C relay of Geddes, East, O'Donnell, and Monroe. Lane 6, Calvin D relay of Robertson, Pankratz, Steen, and Skolma. Lane 7, the Albion D relay, Campbell, Labor, Muccino, and Perfili. Lane 8, the Calvin F relay of Martinson, Vroon, Daluski, and Turner. And Hope C Relay takes that with a time of 3:59.29, getting under the 4-minute mark. Nice job, Dutch in lane 5. Geddes, East, O'Donnell, and Monroe are the ladies on that relay there. The C Relay for Calvin taking second there at 4:08.29. Hope's D Relay at 4:08.69 in lane 2. Calvin's D Relay touching for 4:15.79 there in lane 6. Calvin's E Relay at 4:19.78. All right, moving on to our consolation final for the women's 400-yard medley relay, the B final. Swimming in lane 2 for Alma, the B relay of Luzak, Smith, Taylor, and Voicenet. Lane 3 for Albion in the B relay of Glazer, Evers, Bailey, and Kavanaugh. Lane 4 for Calvin, the B relay of Seitzma, Radowski, Fisher, and Brown. Lane 5, the Hope B relay of Martin, Ryle, Swinjwin, and Weselek. Lane 6, Kalamazoo B relay of Larrick, Mjönsenmeer, Turner, and Zilber. Lane 7, the Olivet B relay of Kinnuin, Lefoe, Kruski, and Perry. That's Claire Seitzma in the middle of the pool there in lane 4 for Calvin, out in a 27.89. She's got something on her mind, and it's going fast tonight. Here we go. Breaststroker stepping up on the blocks. $59.23 there in lane 4, $59.86 there in lane 5, $102.33 in lane 3, $105.4 in lane 6, $104.3 in lane 2, $106.3 in lane 7. Hope splits a 28.98 on the first 50 of breaststroke there in lane 5. Putting them 2 seconds there in front of Calvin in lane 4. $200 yards down and 200 yards to go. Hope leads at 2:03.95 in lane 5. Calvin at 2:08.86. Flyers in the water. Freestyler in the water there for Hope in lane 5 at 3:02.31. Calvin in the water at 3:07.42. That's Delaney Weselek for Hope. Hannah Brown for Calvin. Bryn Kavanaugh for Albion. Lizzie Silber for Kalamazoo. Chelsea Perry for Olivet. And Lainey Voicenet for Alma. Don't worry about the board, it will be back on in a moment. Voila. Hope's B relay takes the top time there with a 3:54.56. Calvin touching in at 4:01.24. Kalamazoo at 4:15.79. Alma at 4:15.85. Albion at 4:17.56.
I done been around the world, ain't nobody else that can do it like us with nobody else. When the chips about to fall and I'm back against the wall, no, it's only one place I call. All roads lead home, home. home. Yeah. All roads lead home. 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 All roads lead home.
The final race for the women of the evening. The top heat of the women's 400-yard medley relay. Swimming in lane 2 for Elma is Neely, Diener, Rees, and Ludema. Lane 3 for Albion, the A relay of Griffith, Smith, Gettings, and Fastman. Lane 4, Calvin University, Gable, Thier, Farrell, and Sunday. Lane 5 for Hope, the A relay of Herman, Kraus, Kirkman, and Wozniak. Lane 6, the Kalamazoo A relay of Mizra, Munzamer, Schnell, and Richter. And in lane 7, the Olivet A relay of Stefan Stroll, Mann, and Lawson. Qualification standards in this event and records. The pool record in this event is a 3:44.12. The NCAA beat cut is a 3:51.41 with an invited time of 3:50.23 last year. The league record is a 3:46.85 held by Hope College. A correction, Alma is in lane 3. Albion is in lane 2 if you were wondering about the colors of the caps. Now that's cleared up. A 56.08 there for Hope in lane 5, leading the way on the backstroke. 57.1 for Kalamazoo and a 58.1 for Calvin in lane 4. Hope in the water at the 200-yard mark at 1:59.17. Calvin in at 2:03.30. We could use a lifeguard down behind lane 6, please. Lifeguard to lane 6, please. Excuse me, that's the trainer. We're good. Hope in the water there at 2:55.68. Calvin in the water at 2:58.06. Anchoring for Hope is Laura Wozniak. Anchoring for Calvin is
Sydney Sunday.
Coming into the finish, Hope College takes it with a time of 3:47.00. Calvin in at 3:48.05. Both of them well under the invited time for the NCAA cuts. Excellent race, ladies. Sydney Sunday bringing it home in a 49 there for Calvin in lane 4. We're going to take a little break here for a minute before we get started with the next heat.
We're going to pick things back up with event number 22, the first heat of the men's 400-yard medley relay. All right, swimming in lane 3 for Calvin is a G relay of Vis, Schmid, Skotanis, and Hubers. Lane 4, a Calvin E relay of Meyer, Full, Ziegler, and Logan. Lane 5, a Calvin F relay of Tershak, Jackson, Gelderlos, and Fippen.
Tershak in with a 51.64 there in lane 5 for Calvin. Calvin's F relay touches in at 3:34.51. E relay in for 3:35.26, 38.96 for the G. Up next is the second heat for the men's 400 medley relay. Swimming in lane 2, the Hope D relay of Dubé, Legrand, Fiel, and Pontius. In lane 3, the Albion C relay of Steele, Woods, Hung, and Hyde. In lane 4, the Calvin C relay of Hayes, Credelli, Martinson, and Mullen. Lane 5, the Hope C relay of Albrecht, Gillengurten, Nishaw, and Ewell. Lane 6, the Calvin D relay, Kulaga, Crampy, Vanask, and Schuber. Lane 7, the Albion D relay of DeKraub, Schaff, Brown, and Galvin. .96 there in lane 4 for Calvin's Tim Hayes. On the backstroke, not shabby. Stars at the halfway mark there in lane 4 for Calvin, 2:11.76. 150 yards to go. Vlad Mullen stepping on the block to anchor for Calvin, lane 4. Vladimir Mullen hits the water at 2:39.0. $3:24.47 for Calvin's C relay, finishing there. Hope D relay at 3:28.34. Hope C relay at 3:29.07. Calvin's D relay at 3:30.50. All right. Up next is our B final in the men's 400-yard medley relay. Consolation final. Swimming in lane 2, the Kalamazoo B relay of Ahmed, Rizavi, Earhart, and Butters. Lane 3, the Albion B relay of Piper, Curry, Cron, Willis, and Johns. Lane 4, the Calvin B relay of Platt, Miner, Campbell, and DeVore. Lane 5, the Hope B relay of Fisher, Lockett, Osgood, and East. Lane 6, the Olivet B relay of Brown, Nowakowski, Smith, and Pendle. And lane 7, the Alma B relay of Knopper, Smith, Bierbauer, and Swiakecki. That's a 49.09 for Charlie Platt there for Calvin in the backstroke leg. Breaststroker Bryce Miner taking off from him in lane 4. Corey Campbell going in vertical on lane 4. 56.3 there for Miner. Capless Corey in lane 4, swimming the fly leg for Calvin University. That shave head's got to feel good there in lane 4, smoking away here. Got a 22.31 on the first leg of the fly there in lane 5 for Hope College. 2:08.3 and 2:08.7 Hudson DeBoer and Connor East going in the water at 2:35.6 and 2:35.8. 100 yards between them to decide the B final for the men's 400-yard medley relay. $257.1 and $255.76, 21.4 and 21.8. See if East has a little bit extra for this last 25. Coming home, Hudson DeBoer and Connor East racing for each other's schools in lanes 4 and 5. Hudson with the lead, coming inside the flags. Hudson DeBoer touches it out there for 3:21.12 in lane 4 for Calvin University. Host B relay at 3:22.13, taking second in lane 5. Taking third there is Kalamazoo B relay in lane 2 at 3:34.34. 3:35.0 in lane 3 for Albion. Alma touching in for fifth there at 3:48.33.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just...
Our last event of the day, the final for the men's 400-yard medley relay. Swimming in lane 7, the Alma relay of Ludden, Toth, Gray, and Aragoni. Swimming in lane 2, the Kalamazoo relay of Pickrell, Danielson, Ty, and Carubas. Lane 6, the Olivet relay of Lyons, Morgan, Moore, and Gabrielson. Lane 3, the Albion relay of Ritchie, Tharp, Zako, and Barr. Lane 5, the Hope relay of Kalkman, Dunatis, Catton, and Hallberg. And in lane 4, the Calvin relay of Holsteg, Gemin, Peterson, and Harris. Qualification standards in this event. The pool record is 3:09.73. The NCAA B cut is a 3:19.92. The invited time was 3:18.14 last year. The all MIAA record is 3:16.35. The meet record is 3:18.14.
Those are two fast backstrokers in the middle of the pool there, Noah Holsteg and Colin Kalkman. .48.44 for Noah Holsteg in lane 4 for Calvin. He's on a hot one tonight. 49.82 from Kalkman in lane 5. Caleb Gemin in the breaststroke leg for Calvin. Dunatis for Hope in lane 5. Out in a 25.1 there and a 25.5. Both these boys are cooking on the breaststroke leg. Butterflyers stepping up onto the block. Ben Catton for Hope College in lane 5. Forrest Peterson for Hope for Calvin University in lane 4. An excellent race so far in the men's 400 medley relay. Almost down with halfway. Forrest Peterson hitting the water at 1:43.29. That's a 54 out of Caleb Gemin. That's a 54 out of Caleb Gemin, and a 54, I believe, out of Donatus, if not a 55 low in lane 5 for Hope. The MIAA is excelling at this event right now. These boys could be in the top 8 in the nation together in March. 21.5 and 21.3. Ben Catton gaining about 0.2 of a second on Forrest Peterson. 204.86 and 206.48. Anchors on the block. That's Jake Harris for Calvin University and Connor Hallberg for Hope College. Catton and Peterson both with great legs on the fly here. Calvin in the water with a clean exchange. Hope in the water with a clean exchange. Catton with something in the 47s for Ben Catton. Forrest Peterson was a 47 high there on his fly leg. We got 2 47s here. Jake Harris out like a bat out of HE double hockey sticks, out into 20.20. Follow. Jake Harris is going for it tonight. League record of 318, all-time MIAA record of 316. What do you got? Jake Harris out into 20.2, back in a 22.92. That's a 43-1 for Calvin right there, 3:14.23. What an amazing relay, gentlemen. Hope coming in at a 3:18.45. Albion third there with a 3:24.62. Jake Harris with a 43.12 on his 100 freestyle.
Top relays for the 400 medley relay. We are giving you your awards tonight. So women of the 400 medley relay, we are giving you your awards tonight. Men of the 400 medley relay, make sure you're not going too far. Time trials will begin after the awards. Women of the 400 medley relay finals to the award staging area, please.